Hi, my fellow TIs. It is hot as FUCK. And with the heat, I kind of fear the heat in the summer. I'm not good with heat at all. You know, I have one window, and you would think that you'd get a breeze from that window because, you know, the neighbor's trees kind of like, you know, on my side, on the side where my window is. But no, it's hot. And one thing about San Pedro is when it is breezy, you know, it can be hot in the alley, and you could go on Pacific and it could have a breeze. So, you know, and when I was heavy, I used to faint a lot. You know, I used to faint a lot. Well, heavier. Not really heavy, like when I caught diabetes. But I used to faint a lot. I guess my blood pressure would lower and I'd faint. And every time I would faint, I'd break my leg or I'd break something. Oh, that was when I was heavy. I'd break something every time I fainted. And I'd faint in the middle of the night. I'd faint. Yeah. When I felt faint and I held on to something, I would never faint. I'd just wake up on the floor. Or my daughter, when she was younger, she'd hear a plunk, you know, in the middle of the night and come run to me. I have a witch pimple. I don't know if you could see it, but it's really bugging me. And plus the stuff, this radiation, sometimes it makes me really itch. Sometimes, once in a while. But, well, anyways, you know, I have a tiny window in the bathroom and a regular sized window, one window, and the room. You know, my apartment's real tiny. But, also, you know, with a fan on, and when I used to have a bed, you know, I guess I had a heat stroke. You know, I have OCD, so I never leave my doors unlocked. But I happened to, I guess, leave my door unlocked, and my daughter came in, and she was talking to me, and I was not making sense, you know, not talking words and stuff. And so her little butt, you know, tried to get me undressed and, you know, tried to drag me to the bathroom, which, you know, I was sleeping right next to a fan. She tried to drag me to the bathroom. And when she couldn't drag my butt to the bathroom, you know, because I wasn't responding, you know, she came and, like, threw cold water on me and called 911. And, yeah, I guess, you know, they resuscitated me right then and there and took me to the hospital and put me into a medical coma. And I was in a medical coma for over a week. So, yeah, I'm not good with heat. You know, I've usually had, you know, after that, very powerful fans. You know, especially when I had that spine brace on because, you know, it had to be tightened like a vice grip to where you could barely breathe and all my ribs were broken. You know, and my best friend that moved away, you know, he was old enough to be my oldest kid. But, you know, he took care of me. And we were afraid that when I was learning to walk, that, you know, the heat from, you know, from the spine brace, and plus it being so hot, that, you know, I'd faint and then break again. Okay. Now, now I'm dreading summer, because if I faint, and as frail as I am now, I don't want to break, because, you know, they're targeting the most vulnerable, which is my health and my body. And even on good days where I'm out of here and I don't feel, you know, the pain that I feel when I come into this apartment, you know, I'm still weak. So, yeah, I'm fearing the summer. I'm dreading it. Well, I don't fear. I more or less dread it. Because I have a journey. And Mother Nature, you know, she's been a fickle bitch. You know, it's like she's going through menopause and stuff. Do you remember those years where it'll be hot during Christmas, you know, and cold during the summer? Well, she's finally started to even herself out. And now it's hot. And it's summer. So, just wanted to share that with you. I need a strong-ass fan. But, remember, I don't have an income. But I'm eating well. Yeah. I dread the summer. I can barely stay awake if I don't have a fan. But, peace out to y'all.